I feel like a lot of people of a certain age, Rushmore was like the movie that made me want to like realize that movies could be something that are a little different and would be something that I would love to do. It sort of it just spoke to me at that age in such a powerful way, in a way that books weren't honestly at that time. And that's sort of what pulled me towards movies. And then I went through the phase of watching everything, and a film school phase where you're watching all the high art, and all that stuff is very valuable. But then ultimately, it was movies like Die Hard and Robocop, and these genre movies where I was just like, oh my god, these are the most amazing things ever. And that's a kind of art in itself, and that's the stuff that Jerren and I like to write now. Is like, I don't know, like elevated genre. It's like bringing strong writing and good dialogue and fully realized characters to these like genre stories, whether it's horror, thriller, action. That's the kind of stuff that's just like very exciting to us right now. But I still love Wes
Yeah,
Anderson.
as I said, Jesse and I actually first bonded over Terrence Malick, which is very high-minded, highfalutin, kind of bullshitty, pretentious stuff. But it's so funny because we love that stuff, and I went to film school for that stuff, and the Coens and all that. But it's actually, as Jesse, I didn't talk to Jesse about this first before this, but RoboCop was going to be the thing I said too, because it's something that like I think I watched as a kid with my dad, and I watched it all. I've watched it so many times in my life, and it's one of those things where as a kid you go like, wow, I really like that kind of silly action adventure thing. Why does it stick with me so much? And nowadays I watch it and I go, that movie is incredibly smart and satirical and funny and entertaining, and just so pointed. It has great characters. It has subtext and themes and all the stuff that like we really love, but packaged in this very entertaining, cinematic way. And I think that's what we like is entertainment. Movies are entertaining. And it should be entertaining. And to tie this all together with what we like about the ISA too is Felicity, who's doing this lovely interview, thinks that movies and stories can change the world. And I think that sounds very highfalutin also, but I think I really agree with that. And it's in small ways too. Something like RoboCop, I really think can change the world. It's like it's so satirical and so prescient about so many things going on today. And I think that's what we strive for, is to be able to put all the things we think about the world, and it's a lot of things, into our kind of fun, silly scripts that mean to entertain. So that's it took me a while to see that like kind of my worldview has been shaped by movies, but also movies like that. And we really just think that there can still be movies made like that, and that's what we want to do. So.